main purpose of group doing this assignment is to apply the basic accounting subject AFT 1043, so we can learn the theory toward practical in the class. Accounting is a service activity and it is important as it provides quantitative information of financial nature to various stakeholders which are intended to be used in making economic decisions. These stakeholders including management, investors, supplier, regulation, government and others. For small business owner, accounting is very important because due to keep a track of the cash flow, it is to prevent business cash flow from running dry. Owners should implement policy for efficient recording, keeping, and a sound financial strategy. The objective of study in this course will introduce all students to preparation and use of financial statement, concept, theory, and cycling process of accounting. This course also guide and teach students which skill to record keeping, bank reconciliation, and final account with adjustment.
And accounting can be defined as the production of financial information, and it's also referred to the process recording, classifying, summarizing, interpreting the effect on the affair of a company, and reporting business transaction in the company. Accounting also is the system of recording the financial transaction with both number and type in the form of financial statement. The objective of this study is it will introduce students to the preparation and use of financial statement, concept and theory, and accounting cycle framework. For this assignment, we got the study 2, which is the miscellaneous business. We have to prepare a report on the preparation of this account. For example, prepare the journal, ledger account, trial balance, prepare the statement of profit and loss, and we have to prepare the balance sheet statement.
This is the journal in the books of Mr. Noah for the period from 1 October 2020 to 20 October 2020. On the 1st October, there are cash account and capital account. And on 3rd October, there are purchases account and card account. On 4th October, there are dash accounts and sales account. And on the 5th October, there are purchases account and cash account. On 7th October, there are cash account and sales account. On 9th October, there are card account and return outward account. On 10th October, there are furniture account and cash account. On 11th October, there are card account and cash account. And for 12th October, there are return inward account and dash account. On 14th October, there are drawings account and purchases account. On 15th October, there are cash account and dash account. On 16th October, there are cash account and loan from my account. And 17th October, there are salaries account and cash account. On 18th October, there are stationery account and cash account. On 19th October, there are loan from my account and cash account. And lastly, on 20th October, there are cash account and interest account.
Okay, this is the ledger in the books of Mr. Noah for the period from October 1st, 2020 to October 20. As we can see, there are 15 accounts that have been proceed for Mr. Noah business, such as capital, purchase, car, sales, cash, dash, furniture, drawings, loan, salary, stationery, interest, return outward and return inward accounts. The trial balance is a worksheet listing of all the accounts appearing in the general ledger with the dollar amount of the debit or credit balance of each account. Used to make sure the both in the balance but the debit and credit are equal. The trial balance has three account name, a debit account and credit account. The trial balance Mr. Noah business capital is 80,000, purchase is 42,000, card is 6,000, cash 65,000, dash 10,000, furniture 15,000, drawing 3,000, loan 12,000, salary 5,000, stationery 1,000, interest 4,000, return out prior 2,000, return inward 3,000, and the last is sale 40,000. For the Mr. Noah business, total debit is 144,000 and the total of the credit 144,000.
Okay, next I will present about profit and loss about Mr. Noah business at the end of the month 31 October 2020. As we can see, for the sale on the debit side is 40,000, while the less return inward is 3,000. As for the gross profit is minus 3,000, and interest in revenue is 4,000. As for the credit side, as we can see, for the opening stock is 0, purchase is 42,000, less return outward is 2,000, salary and stationery in expenses is 5,000 and 1,000 respectively. So for the overall, Mr. Noah get a loss which is minus 5,000.
This is a balance sheet for business of Mr. Noah as at 31 October 2020. And the first detail is fixed asset. And in the fixed asset, we include furniture, the depreciation of furniture. After that, we go to the current asset. At the current asset, we have a cash, stationery, and account receivable by card. And after that, we go to the less current liabilities, account payable. Next, we go to the working capital, and after that, we go to the owner capital, which is capital and drawing. And next, we go to the retained earning, and lastly, we go to the long-term liabilities, which is include bank loan and not payable. And the total of the balance sheet as at 31 October 2024 business of Mr. Noah is 87,000.
One of the usefulness of statement profit and loss is the company can make wiser decision in future. It is because if the company have their profit and loss statement, they will able to look back on it to analysis how well their company perform over during a chosen period of time. So with this, the profit and loss statement help the company management teams to understand better of how it's performing financially. Besides the profit and loss statement, also can put the company in a better position to borrow. As an example, it can be seen when the company ni apply for business funding, creditors will often seeing their company financial statement, especially the profit and loss statement of the company, because profit and loss statement ni it is one of the part for the application process. With having the P&L statement can be the proof of company business success, or it can be known as an indicator of financial health of the company. Other than that, the usefulness of statement profit and loss is to improve the company's bottom line, or known as the company performance. The bottom line is a company's net income, or we know as a company's income after all the expenses have been deducted from the revenues. Okay.
Tax. the usefulness is it will give potential leaders and investors the information that they need to make informed about decision of lending the money to the company or other resources. The balance sheet statement is an ever-changing document on which is constantly writing assets that acquire or new liabilities in the company undertakes. When balance sheet is updated frequently, the balance sheet will give the trustworthy to the lenders and investor. This is because it shows the business assets, liabilities, and net worth.
So point number 1 is the final accounting is an essential practice for every enterprise to know the actual performance of the organization. All mature organizations should necessarily prepare a final account of the organization for the effectiveness of business organization. Point number 2 is basically accounting consists of recording of financial transaction in the books of account, categorizing the transaction into various heads and subheads, summarizing the accounting data into record and financial statement, and also analyzing the financial data to aid in decision making. For example, it would be very difficult for a corporation to determine the exact sum that a supplier has to pay without a proper accounting. Consequently, accounting is important for a corporation to meet its obligation and claim its own legal right. Okay, next, accounting is also termed as accountancy because it deals with processing of financial information, measuring and recording of certain financial transactions. It also includes analyzing of certain economic entities. Accounting can also be further broken down into other branches such as accounting for management and expenses accounting. In addition, accounting reports help to produce budget and future forecasts and also lead to the reporting of regulatory financial statements, stock exchange and tax returns. It is responsible for all sorts of monetary transactions that help to make most of big decisions in management. What can I conclude based on the data in my project is my group and I have learned that about Mr. Noah business, and there is a lot of information that we get to know about Mr. Noah, which is about his background, business, financial information and the purpose of setting this business and so on. While doing this project, I and my group learned how to apply a basic account to complete this project. Not all of our group members have a basic account, but we managed to complete this task successfully, and we also gained a new knowledge while doing this project. That's all from me. Thank you.